So we're making some Swiss chard or spinach and nut cheese rolls with seaweed. So here we've got them wrapped up there. And the other thing we're making is bean curd and seaweed rolls wrapped up in rice papers. So there's the bean curd. It's sitting in some water. It's been softening in water. So this is the flat pieces of bean curd that you buy. They're stiff when they're dry. You buy them in the Asian shop, and you put them in some water and let them soften. And then we've got our seaweed. We cut that in half, and then we cut it in half again and use that to roll up these nut cheese rolls. Now to make those, what we do is, you can make them as big as you want. We're kind of making smaller dainty ones, so we're cutting each rice paper in half. Now the rice paper is just this rice paper, spring roll wrappers made out of rice, and we just put them in some hot or warm water and let them soften. See, they're stiff, and then when they're dry, and then they soften, and then we put them out here onto our working board. Now we put one of our pieces of seaweed on there, ready to roll up. And we can put some nut cheese that we've got here. Now we've got the recipe for nut cheese in our videos, how to make it with fermenting and acidophilus culture. And once we've got that on there, we get a bit of our spinach. Well, we're using Swiss chard here mixture with some onion, which we cooked, and then we added a bit of we've added some mint and some basil and some garlic. So here we're going to just spread that out there. You really don't want too much. You don't want to fill that up too much. And then so we've got that spread there, and then we're going to just roll it into a little spring roll type form. Roll it up there and just put it there ready to be fried. Now we don't deep fry it because we try to use only a small amount of oil, so we just fry it on one side and then fry it on the other. Now with this bean curd roll, what we've done is we've laid out the pieces of bean curd, and then we've layered them with pieces of seaweed. So we've got seaweed, then we've got bean curd, then we've got seaweed and bean curd, and then we roll them up. The other thing we've done is, instead of using bean curd, in this one we used dulse. It was dried dulse, and we just sprinkled that in between the layers of bean curd, and then we used a nori roll to roll it up. Now once that's rolled up, what we do is we cut it. So we'll cut it just about there. So we've cut it there, and we're going to wrap it. So here we've got it in the rice. We've cut the rice paper in two long strips, and now we're wrapping up the seaweed and bean curd roll in the rice paper. So there, it's wrapped around that way, but it still hasn't been wrapped there. So what we do is we'll wrap it here from this side, and we'll set that with the other ones ready to be fried. Okay, so here we've got the rolls, the bean curd and seaweed rolls here, and these are the nut cheese rolls which we've just fried very quickly, one side and then the other, but they don't need to be cooked very long. And these just need to get cooked on one side and turn them over. Some of them got more than two sides, so just turn them on as many sides as you can. Alright, now we'll just take them out.